ready to get us started. It's Cade York. And off we go from Jacksonville. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. Leading them out, Trey Lance, now in his second season out of North Dakota State. Now Lance. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. Well, kind of a quirk in the schedule. These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Ready, go. Ready.
Here's Lance to throw it. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Here's Jackson.
Holding. 80.
So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
Chubb will get the call running left, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. This defense for the Jags, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I have to say a very solid performance.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run it again with Chubb. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The Titans at 7 and 9 now on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Pickett. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Chubb again. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Titans are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The decision to scramble almost got him the first, just short, 9 yards, and it brings up 4th and inches. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. With it is Jackson. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense making their way out onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right.
Yeah. Sound like some superheroes. Some black superheroes. Oh, yeah. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
Welcome back to TIAA Bank Field on the shores of the St. Johns River in Jacksonville, Florida. It's the Titans holding on to the football as we jump into the action in quarter number 1. From the 41, Pickett. Completion here to Claypool. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. These two teams met in Nashville earlier in the year with the Titans coming away victorious. So a win here in Jacksonville would give them the season series. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Always got some breathing room. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 74 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. They run again on 1st down. Chubb. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground.
Pickett lost it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
After run, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Lance. He gets this one to Boyd. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And the hitch route is run really well. That jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space. All you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
And this will be a Jaguars first down as good running gets him to about the 44. And, Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in first downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of
pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Derek Brown breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Here's Blake Gillikin now. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. To the air on first down with Pickett. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, just like last play. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage.
Oh, Chubb fumbled it, and the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Christian Wilkins there defensively for the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Pollard again. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Off of play action, here's Lance. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
Let's go.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again for the 41. Working from the gun, Lance. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 20-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Being chased out left. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Well, you don't expect too many quarterbacks to be adept at breaking away from would-be tacklers, but this is uncommonly good right here. Touchdown! Tyler Kroft, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jags are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. I think he's still shaking his head a little. It was his fumble on the previous drive that led to the touchdown that has us tied.
And sometimes it's worse on a runner who drops it like that to watch the other team take the ball downfield and score than maybe if they just returned it right away. You know what I mean? Because sometimes what happens that fast, you're right back out on the field. Instead, he had to watch it happen. Let's see if it affects him going forward the rest of the game.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Titans. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise. Because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. And partner, let me make a quick pivot here. Season winding down. They're number 32 in offense this year. The last in the league. Where do they go?
Anywhere and everywhere. But they have to do it with a plan. And I think about Atlanta a bunch of years ago.
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And Lance going to throw. And this one too low.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
This Titan defense, they just will not give in easily. Looking for another stop, 3rd and goal. Here's Lance. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Boy, it's such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Pickett now on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pickett. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Pickett right back to the air again. That is caught at the 7. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. So nothing doing there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Swinging this out for Pollard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we reach halftime here with a bit. Only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this 2nd half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Titans. To go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2.
Ready?
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. And Lance now to throw. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. On the return, Jackson. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A big play that time for the Titans. 45 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And down inside the 15 he goes. 186 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. And he comes back with one complete. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Chubb will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. So the watch is officially on now. That ties him with Priest Holmes and Shaun Alexander for 2nd place all-time on the single-season list of rushing touchdowns.
And, partner, he now just sits one behind LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 28. We know LT's watching. We know he'd hate to lose his record, but we also understand he has great admiration for what this man's done, and he would be a worthy successor to the crown. LaDainian Tomlinson, one of the great players, one of the great people of the NFL.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. Well, here we sit, Week 17, just one more week in the regular season after this one. So if you're one of these teams trying to make a move and improve your spot or jump in from the outside, Charles, you better make that move now.
And these final games are often a good barometer for all those teams fighting for position or a wild card spot. They have to be able to get the job done these last 2 weeks before things get even tougher when the playoffs officially begin.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. To throw, it's Lance. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Here's Jackson to return. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. 1st and 10, here's Pickett. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic 1st down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That good for 22 and a 1st down. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot, but what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. They'll give it to Chubb. And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Jaguars offense ready to set up shop here again. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
They were looking good on second down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Now Lance. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And over 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Wilson, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Another carry for Wilson. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now it's the backup Rudolph. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And, boy, this defense, again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Lance. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. The intended receiver, Josh Reynolds. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. And the Jaguars send out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. They're just looking for more of the same. Great first half so far, good second half. And well, sometimes I guess maybe, Charles, these coaches, they don't have to tell these guys much when they're rolling like they're rolling right now.
You're exactly right. I've heard stories of some of the best coaches in our time or any time having grabbed their staffs at halftime and said, guys, they're playing really well. Don't go in there and give them a whole lot of stuff. Just pat them on the back, and essentially the speech at halftime is, let's go, guys, and that's it.
Yeah, no one's upset the apple cart so far. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch it. Back now in Jacksonville. 2nd and 4. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And he is going to lose yardage here. Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And Lance's throw here hauled in by Kupp. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. 1st down. On 1st down, Lance. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's Lance to throw it. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. And this offense on 3rd down today, just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 10. This pass complete to Reynolds. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completion.
Fighting through, and he's got space. He's got room at the 30. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Ready?
Lance looking to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's now 4th down and goal.
They'll run for it with Pollard. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Titans defense will celebrate the goal line stand. On the ground, the drive starts with Wilson. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now a play fake, and it's Rudolph. They'll roll him out right. Out to the right here to Wilson. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. They'll run with Wilson out of the shotgun. They find some open field here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. They'll run again with Wilson. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a give, running left is Wilson. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Rudolph. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 39. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Wilson with a first down carry. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Another run for Wilson on 2nd. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Back to throw, Rudolph. Over the middle, complete. That's Bird. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 21. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. Wilson going to try the right side. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. On first, they'll go back to Wilson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll run straight ahead with Wilson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. If you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
And he missed it. It's no good. But that's just a minor blip here in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance. Well, this game, it was well in hand.
son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes, better. Why these tell me? You can join the journey, you is worthy. Just allow me, no. Kicking down your door. Bloodsuckers, I see this industry is filled with sheep. People that pretend to be something that they will never be. Oh my, I just need some little old peace of mind. The sons of kings, the bulls, the gods. The moon, the light, the fools, the facts. My God, oh God, this is son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes, baby. I can never be controlled. Let them know. 500 helicopters driving me guns low. But they want you just to envy. Let them see it. I'm the first to say it. Now it's time you just believe it. I got too many fakes, made lots of foes. These people cold. Talk down your dreams because they know they can't come close. Don't shake no hands, just to your friends. I walk alone. I see false idols, other titles. You need to grow. Have you lost your mind? But I ain't like the others no more. God, I'm learning lessons as I go. You're only wasting time. Tell the devil there's a door. Praying God is only trying to test me for the throne. You'll always want more. My God, oh God, this is son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes, baby.